In continuation, the concept of the Buddha nature manifesting itself from within indicates a power existing and generating from inside us. Buddhism is known as the inner way. Therefore, we do not seek Buddhahood or the life of the Buddha outside of us, but rather within. The life state of the Buddha that is characterized by the four noble virtues of eternity, happiness, true self, and purity is found within our own mortal being that experiences the delusions of earthly desires and the sufferings of birth and death. The Daishonin's Buddhism enables us to tap into and manifest that benefit in our life. In other words, because we all possess the Buddha nature, when we chant Namyoho Renge Kyo with a clear, focused mind, the life of the Buddha is summoned forth within us and emerges. Manifesting our inner Buddhahood causes protection to arise from without. All of this hinges on our inner focus or resolve. In the light of the principle of the Buddha nature manifesting itself from within and bringing forth protection from without, we can definitely change any situation or environment by transforming our fundamental mindset and revealing our Buddha nature. All fear vanishes the moment we believe with all our hearts that I alone am the scriptwriter of my life. Next, in this letter, the Daishonin states, quote, what is hidden turns into manifest virtue. Unquote. Unseen virtue turns into conspicuous reward. To practice the mystic law is to proceed along the path of victory. All virtue will manifest in visible form without fail. When we forge ahead with this deep, unshakable conviction, our future will open up in wonderful ways that we could never possibly have imagined. This is the conviction and the declaration of the Daishonin, the Buddha of the last day of the law. As a matter of fact, SGI members round the world are constructing such confident states of life. They are models of respectful, humanistic conduct towards others. The Lotus Sutra spirit of respect and reverence for all people is deep ingrained in SGI members' way of life, just as if has permeated their life and exerted its influence. When we see someone in trouble, we cannot simply look the other way. When we see someone who appears to be struggling, we cannot help but offer encouragement. When we see someone suffering, we cannot but embrace them. Believing in all people's potential, we actively pursue positive and meaningful interactions with others. The actions of SGI members are the very embodiment of respect for others. This in itself is proof of their having deeply cultivated the life state of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. There is no greater benefit. The fragrant breeze of happiness boundlessly caresses their being. SGI members are truly the heroes of the people. They are great champions of life. Quoting from the Gosho, the heavenly devil, the devil king of the sixth heaven, knew about this principle from before, and he therefore possessed your colleagues, fellow retainers of Lord Emma, causing them to invent that prosperous lie of your causing a disturbance at the Kuwagayatsu debate in order to prevent you from making offerings to the Lotus Sutra. Since your faith is profound, however, the 10 demon daughters must have come to your aid and caused your lord's illness. He, Emma, does not regard you as his enemy, but since he once acted against you by giving credit to the false accusations of your colleagues, he has become seriously ill and the malady persists. Unquote. Next topic. Never be defeated by lies and defamations. Devilish forces always spin lies. In this passage, the Darshanan indicates that devils invariably resort to fabrications and false accusations to discredit people. The Chinese writer Lu Xun (1881 to 1936) keenly observed, quote, "There is also a weapon that kills without drawing any blood, that is, false rumors." Unquote. To spread scurrilous lies and rumors, that is the essential character of devilish functions. The Darshanan says that the Tatsunoguchi persecution, the culminating persecution that nearly saw him beheaded, was due to endless slanders. Slander means a twisting of the facts to malign another person. Devilish functions constantly employ such means to persuade the powerful to bring down people of integrity and justice. This is the insidious, manipulative working of the Devil King. Those who fall into the category of arrogant false sages, the most fearful of the three powerful enemies, also always employ false accusations and misinformation to incite the ruling authorities to persecute the votary of the Lotus Sutra. In contrast to those who qualify as arrogant lay people or arrogant priests, the two other powerful enemies, arrogant false sages, never personally come out into the open. They do not directly strike any blows themselves. This is the true nature of the Devil King of the sixth heaven. In view of this principle, the Darshanan asserts that such devilish functions are behind the circumstances presently facing Shijo Kingo. He is saying, in short, that the Devil King has influenced people connected to the Emma family, causing them to fabricate spurious lies so that Kingo will come under fire. Silently, imperceptibly, devilish functions wreak havoc and destruction in people's hearts. Having the wisdom to discern the true nature of such functions reduces them in power by half. Courage, which equates to the power of faith, is what ultimately defeats devilish functions. Based on the principle of the Buddha nature manifesting itself from within and bringing forth protection from without, the Daishonin explains that because Shijo Kingo had manifested his inherent Buddha nature, that is to say, because he has demonstrated strong faith, the 10 demon daughters moved into action with the result that Lord Emma fell ill. In fact, as I have touched on already, this development provided Kingo with an opportunity to break through the painful situation in which he found himself. The way that protective functions of the universe manifest will differ widely depending on the particular circumstances. In Kingo's case, protection appeared in the form of Emma falling ill. The result, the Daishonin surmises of Emma himself succumbing for a time to the deception of devilish forces. But because this event led Emma to regain his trust in Kingo, he too, in keeping with the above principle, shared in the benefit of the Lotus Sutra. It could be said that this itself is clearly the result of Emma's own good fortune. In the next passage, the Darshanin clarifies how, in contrast, those directly instigating these devilish workings in others would receive unmistakable retribution of their present existence. Quoting the Gosho line, the priest Ryozo-bo, whom these people count on as their pillar of strength, has already been toppled, and those who spoke falsely of you have contracted the same disease. Because Ryokan is guilty of a much graver offense, it is more than likely that he will meet with or cause a bad incident. Surely he will not escape unharmed.